You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey guys.
Well, it's a pledge.
I saw your shirt.
What's that?
I saw your hoodie. Kennedy 2024.
Yeah. What about it?
Is this the event?
Are you supporting?
That's what I'm here for, yeah.
Okay. Turn your camera off.
Oh, I'm vlogging. Is that no good?
No, I'm sorry. Are you a supporter? Excellent.
I'm pro medical freedom.
Nice of you.
Okay.
And we have about.
Luke, I'm Tammy.
Hi,
Nice to meet
Tammy.
you.
Nice to meet you.
This is John, another volunteer. And this is Suzanne.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I think, yeah. You guys email, right?
Yes,
You organize it?
yes, yes. Well, we are all working for it.
Awesome.
John have official title?
John's an awesome volunteer.
Just did the thing on
We are just a peaceful group trying to spread the word about his candidacy.
Right.
Be true.
I don't know, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So our focus will be getting
Really fast update.
that is just going to be collecting signatures, pen and paper,
Okay.
starting in April. We're going to need a team
That's,
of people to do
yeah,
it.
I
Do you have any other friends
it
that
has to be notarized, it has to be,
I mean,
they can't be like
I have a
problems. on
connection in kind of like the fitness and martial arts community.
And it has to be.
Great. Okay.
So we're gonna.
Great. We have hanging names. Do you have a gym that you could hang that in?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I go to all different gyms, so I can kind of bring this along with me.
Oh, okay. Will they hang it for you? Will they allow you to hang it?
Can't hurt to ask.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll make copies.
So what we're asking is if people wanted to just, we're calling it, pledging their name onto the ballot because it's not available to sign yet. But if they went to Kennedy 20, you've gone to his website?
Yes, I signed up on.
Right, okay. So then on the very top, it'll bring that QR code will bring you to where you put signature. And then when it opens up, we can access that database and find people and bring, the ballots and the paper to them if they can't come to us. We'll know where they are.
I see.
Oh,
Right.
500 from
Nice.
yeah.
well, from 13.
So, how many? I thought he was running as independent.
Yes.
Oh, so you actually have to get qualified to get on that.
Right. It's
Can't be a writer.
Completely different ball of wax. They don't make it easy.
Yeah.
We need 45,000 signatures
Okay.
in New York City.
In New York. Oh wow.
But we'll do
Okay.
it.
Hope so.
Trying to get back in.
So they're just signing up for the ballot.
Best way to get signatures.
What's that?
They're just letting their sig. Did you do that already?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, sure. There's no paper.
Right now it's just a minute, yeah. Until April 15th, then we can start getting real signatures.
signature for the ballot?
Yeah, they won't let us do electronic signatures yet.
It's a pledge, what is it?
They'll
It's
ever
a
do
pledge
that.
that they'll let.
So what's your first name again?
Petitions together.
Lucas pledging a signature.
Just the money that the petitions so that will, if you're signing, it's something that will sign, that you have to sign together.
Yeah.
So there's no.
Yeah, I think I might have did this already because when I went to go tweet it the first time, I got the same notification. I signed up to volunteer. So I mean, I'll post it again, but
Oh, okay.
doesn't
We're
matter
gonna
if
do
my
it.
name's on there
We
twice. Probably not.
Volunteers are very committed.
Yeah, they, no,
We have
probably.
50,000 volunteers nationwide. I don't think
So are you
we'll have
following him
any
on
in New
Twitter?
York, actually. That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm in the Children's Health Defense University.
There's a will, there's a way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I found out about
We had a
it.
very restricted running against.
When I had my sons in
It's actually here to collaborate.
2007, I learned about, 2007 and 2009. So I started to learn about vaccines,
Right.
and so they were unvaccinated until 2019. Unfortunately, my wife and I didn't stay together, and she's a teacher, so she made the decision. You know, in 2019, they what's the word? Canceled the exemptions in New York State.
Oh,
So that's a fear of mine, and that's probably the major issue
right.
that I'm about as far as RFK Jr. But that's interesting what you said about growing the food and stuff. I'll probably definitely learn more about that.
Well, if you go to,
Yeah.
there's a YouTube
Oh yeah.
for Kennedy, and they actually do like they stream like a bunch of videos together about different subjects.
Okay,
So
cool.
there's one for environment, one for food, and
Okay.
it's pretty fascinating. Honestly, you can actually make sense of it.
Okay, I just.
And so is good.
Yeah.
And he talks to experts, and great movie. I suggest everybody see something like that. I haven't seen that one. Our Big Little Farm.
Okay.
It's
Sounds familiar.
yeah. This couple just decided to buy a farm. They have a farm before. It was dead land in California, and they get this guru, so farming guru. It helps them turn into this farming paradise. So it can happen.
Okay. No, I believe it. It's great.
So the CHD bus was found in Nassau County a couple months ago, and they're making a movie.
The biggest league farm?
Yeah. They're making a movie of a documentary of the kids who were damaged. That's going to be coming out. They had this big bus taking it. That's the first time I really was involved with, a CHD event. But it was really sad because that bus was signed. You see all the testimony like I was damaged by this, I was damaged by that, and it just tore the entire country.
Wow. It's so crazy.
I wish I knew more. Like,
Yeah. I noticed, even though they were teenagers by the time that happened to them, they were 10 and 12, I noticed a change. Well, they eliminated exemptions in
Right.
the,
So what
in the New York
what
school.
changes did you notice?
More antisocial behavior. Yeah, like my firstborn was on the spectrum as a baby. Just like delayed speech and some flapping. Yeah, I would say probably the thing I noticed most was more mood change and communication, less communication. mean, they're still normal kids,
Right.
but
You notice it.
not.
Parents.
Yeah, I mean,
I always say you have to trust the parents. You know, when doctors say, "Oh no, it's fine." Well, if the parent says it's not, the kid changed. The kid changed. The doctor sees the kid for like 2 minutes. So I'm sorry.
well, I try to keep the perspective of I'm not the only one, and so it's become
Right.
kind of like a mission.
Right. Well, he is 100% and once we give that up, like, what happened again under his watch?
Right. Well, I would like to believe that the only thing that now this could be just a rumor, but I did hear that the World Health Organization had signed some, legal document that they can declare a state of emergency and then supersede government authority, which is scary, but
He probably,
what
I
can we do?
don't follow that too much, but we have sovereignty. And he would. With other choices for presidency, probably no.
Right.
But he would. His whole life is one. Do you know what he's done with water keepers?
The water keepers?
You know about those ones?
No.
Oh, another great movie.
Okay.
The water keepers. It shows when he's young. And it shows what God's never used to look like. It was a dump. And all the corporations were letting out their chemicals into the river.
Attorneys already.
And
There's another attorney.
he's been fighting for clean water, air, his whole I just keep saying this. So lucky to have him. He is truly our last hope. I don't see anybody else on the horizon that has the passion, intelligence, the ability to convey, and
Well,
I'm all in. You know? I'm all in.
I was thinking about it because I'm a former professional martial artist, and I told my parents where I was going today. My father's conservative, and so is my mom. And she said, "Oh, it's going to be a throwaway vote." So
They
I
want you to
thought.
believe it, but yeah.
She probably believes that, but
Yeah.
what I said to myself was, even if all hope was lost, I would still want to know that I didn't just go with the popular vote just because, I thought it was a chance of winning. I would rather do the right thing, and I thought to myself, like, the 300 Spartans, they knew that by defending their city, they weren't going to come back, but they fought anyway. So that's my little morbid
Well,
outlook on it.
I say I need to be able to look at myself in the mirror on election day and say I did what I could to do what I felt was the best thing for the country. And to be honest with you, taking on the left and the right, the thing is, first of all, he is popular. He's beating them both in the younger vote.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
social media.
So they don't really have a good gauge from corporate media
Right.
as to his influence. Right?
Yeah, and they wouldn't say anything.
Exactly, and it's tremendous. Okay, so that being said, with all of the blackout that they've done on him so far, corporate media, like a lot of the boomers like myself, I'm a boomer, right? They don't know anything except what they've heard. He's a conspiracy theorist and all that. That's all they know. But you know what? He's going to eventually have to give up. We're going to have to because he is going to give up. He will. The people who like Kennedy love him. There's no wishy-washy. We're all in. You know what I'm saying? So he will get on the ballot. He will be on TV. People will hear him. You listen to him. You know what he's like, right? You're enthralled. He makes sense. He's kind. He's what we all want really deep in our bones, right? And then the people who be like, wow, I didn't know that about him. And they'll say, once again, you were lied to. And it's all, and then everybody's going to love him. And I predict, this is just Tammy, I know, I predict
Yes, I have a friend.
an overwhelming, that cannot be done. That can't be like, it'll be so overwhelming. Because people listen to him and say, yeah, I don't like that idea. I don't like what he's saying. What has he said that's offensive? Not even about vaccines. He's saying, I would never tell somebody you can't get it. I just want the companies who have no liability to prove that they're safe. Because they've never had to do it. They've had to do it for every other medicine, but not what we put in every single kid's body. So anyway, he has nothing in my mind that would offend anybody that would say, I can't vote for him. They're only saying that because they only hear two things about him. Conspiracy theorist and anti-vax. And that will all dissolve once they realize everything he said is true. In fact, his book, The Real Anthony Fauci,
Oh yeah.
I haven't read it, but every single thing he says, that people say is a conspiracy theory, is referenced by like, it's all backed up, it's footnoted, and it's mostly from government. Like he's not making this stuff up.
I have just
He's
signed
just
up for
putting it
class.
together.
I initially
You know what I'm
wanted to do
saying?
it because I was in another
So-
political thing.
We just have to get him.
Wasn't as good as this.
And we have 6 weeks starting
I'm kind of
May 17th.
constantly beeping at me.
No,
so I
sorry,
was like,
April.
ah.
April 16th through May 28th.
Yeah, that's the
And it's boots on the ground.
well, I'm in Nashville calling.
And when,
Finally. I guess I should
try to
get on there a
recruit
little
as
bit.
many people as you can. We're gonna keep having these meetings. This time comes up. We're thinking of more ideas. We had a big banner over Sunrise Highway. It was a little fun.
Nice.
It's cold. Got a lot of beeping. There's a honking in support, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
know it's out there.
Okay.
And we're gonna be planning more now, you know, it really has turned frigid. So we're gonna wait it out a little bit, but when it warms up, we've gotta be out there. We've gotta get the name out there, you know,
Yeah,
when
that's
you're
Tammy.
walking, try to wear something that has,
Yeah.
in fact, we can give you, try that. Here's the card.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
I don't have any stickers.
And I have my poultry line
Oh, do you? You have a sticker? Oh, good. John has a sticker.
Thanks, John.
Put it on the car. The more people see his name, the better.
Yeah.
We've had people say, who's Kennedy? I'm like, how do you know Kennedy's running for president? I mean,
Why don't we?
which one? I'm like, Bobby Kennedy. It's really that people, a lot of people since the last election just not paying attention. They're not paying attention to anything anymore.
Yeah, have your.
And that's a shame because there's a lot at stake.
I have a
Thank you, John.
I have a guy that he does like one-off printing for me
Uh-huh.
for my rash guards and things for the gym,
Uh-huh.
so I can get this, you know, shirt, whatever.
Oh,
patch.
fantastic. So what kind of shop does he have? He wanted to like have lots of stuff printed off?
Oh, yeah,
Like
for
help
sure.
us with that? Or?
Yeah.
Is he a supporter?
Oh, I could ask.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I do more than
he would appreciate the business.
Yeah.
bullying.
Yeah, definitely. We need Congress
I just need more. I am doing more stuff like damage and stuff.
So, see, the thing is, Kennedy is not being given
Whatever I can do.
And he has really good security. Yeah. Not bad, but he's $1 million. So he doesn't, see the campaign, you know, it's tight on everything else. It just, he's, you know, there's only so much donations you get, and then he has to spread it. And he's not every day. I was on a Zoom call. The Zoom calls
Very nice.
every week, every night of the week. It's like a national, state, an island, whatever. And I was on the national, where his, I guess you call his organizer, administrative assistant.
I can ask them.
He showed every single half hour of his day is going. And she's in charge of her. And she says that every day I have to make sure he works out. He's a real physical buff, very much into health. Did you see him surfing?
Address, phone number,
I feel like they did. Kelly Slater?
What's that?
He was with a famous surfer,
Yeah,
right?
that was
I
on,
can see that.
And they just made it worse, I think.
yeah, they can do whatever they can to not get
I think, or a couple days after. Yeah, it was in Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's, everything is like planned for and
Yeah.
Okay.
the stamp. He's transactional. Unlike anybody else. You know?
Yeah.
And he's a great role model for your boys.
On Long
As
Island?
dad, as their dad, staying in
We're
shape.
on the border and that's on something.
Yeah, it's important. It's very important.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to get them
I don't know what you
more interested in health and stuff. They do work out. Their mom's got them a trainer,
Uh-huh.
but
Watch,
I would
trainer.
say-
Like your own trainer?
yeah. Well, they live in Bayville,
Uh-huh.
and it's like I would say like a boutique training gym.
Nice.
You know, it's like small classes
Yeah.
of personal training.
Nice.
But yeah, the nutrition is probably the thing that
French and you're in
we're missing.
Yeah.
So I
Let's
would
throw all
like to,
this junk marketing comes. It's crazy.
and you know, I would say she does the best she can with her budget and stuff. And I have limited income at the moment, so you know, a lot of it is bulk box package, you know, highly processed stuff from Costco because she got a whole house full, you know.
Yeah.
Her
Just have to drink one for his batteries.
not husband, but the man she lives with, he has his own 2 kids, so they're like the Brady Bunch.
Oh, okay.
So I can understand, but
Okay.
yeah, I learned about the vaccinations because I was already into natural health. So
Yeah, well, that's great that you're
Um,
involved.
when
I was involved with Bernie then.
when they were young, my boys, like, I made
I was a
everything
kid. I was a kid.
till we split up. You know, about 5 years later, they never had anything that I didn't make. Yeah, they never got sick or anything. So that was one of the issues that we had thought about, and you know, since then she hasn't really kept up with the natural lifestyle. So I would like them to learn about the relationship of food to the soil, because it kind of like opens you up to what's actually healthy, and what's healthy for us is healthy for the soil. You know, instead of like a more chemicalized approach that they're doing now. And I think the kids would respond to that. Like
It should be in the
they
school
care more.
system. It should be like, isn't it learned in school?
Yeah, it's so commercialized, the educational system.
Oh, okay.
You know, they got the what do you call it? Vending machines in the schools. You know?
Yeah, I know. Coffee machines. The kids. Could you imagine?
Oh wow.
My parents would have slapped me over the head. Coffee. What are you doing? You know? And now they sell it to the kids because it's money.
Yeah.
And the January 16th.
But, yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely hopeful. The more I think about it, the more I could see how this could be like a storybook ending, especially with the power of social media. I think that's something that really could be the deciding factor. You know, like who even watches TV anymore? Like you have mainstream media, but it's such a like I don't watch TV. I don't even have I don't have cable. My parents, they're older, but they only watch like streaming services. They barely even watch
really?
TV. Yeah, they don't.
Well, I think a lot of people got rid of it during the pandemic. A lot of it was cable for money, basically. So the last opinion they heard about him, and it was during the time when he was saying, "Shots on stage." He's a loony guy, and that's all they remember about him. And if they search his name online, you'll see every article, anti-vaxxer candidate. They don't say environmental lawyer. Or the guy who cleaned up the Hudson, or the guy who sued the companies to get glyphosate.
Oh wow.
The farms.
Yeah, I didn't even know all that.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. If you go to his website,
Yeah.
go to the About, and they give you a really good synopsis of exactly what he's been involved
Cool. So what else can I do while I'm here?
Okay, well,
Is this for me, Suzanne? Sorry to
Yes.
interrupt you. Okay.
Yeah, he was just very interesting conversation. I'm sure you guys are having room in this conversation.
sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just was saying, I just want to help anyway.
Fantastic.
I think, well, we were talking about it, so I believe that so I was thinking that what if you have to work I live in Nevada too.
Oh, okay.
I just signed next week. And it's just your name, your address, your phone number, and just sign, and boom, it's done. So it's like, well, it's 50 years, they're only 20,000 signatures.
You didn't need an official petition sheet?
It's something that
Oh.
petition sheet, but it was very easy to sign. They take it signatures already.
Right.
I was saying that we used to get them on the ballot right now, and then we have to petition it so that once it's on the ballot, and then the headquarters, I think headquarters starts giving us directions to be they call that ballot. So we need to maybe get a campaign paperwork or something, like just something, some physical law somewhere.
Right.
And I would like to try to help that.
He's
Well-
trying to help them out there with that.
Yeah, I'm helping, yeah. And
Okay. Right.
so then if we wanted to, that would be something,
Right.
Like you were saying, the size of that
Right. Right. The benefit of us having to go through the growing pains of getting him on the ballot will serve us well for the election because we will be so rooted. Getting him on the ballot means he wins the election. I mean that's how I feel.
yeah, I feel too. We just get on the ballot and make sense.
Right.
Once people see that we make sense on it.
Yeah.
Either if you're more conservative or more progressive, like if you have to give a little bit on, if you on 10 things and you have to give a little on maybe reparations, whatever, like if you're a couple things.
He's not for reparations, by the way. Oh, okay. Right.
Or, whatever. Maybe she doesn't claim nuclear, right? She kind of stays.
No, he's not for nuclear. If they can find nuclear, if he's saying if you can find me an insurance company that will insure nuclear plants, then I'll believe it's safe.
Right.
But as long as insurance companies are not willing to insure it, it's because they know it's not safe.
Yeah.
And where do you put the waste?
Right.
So it's the whole,
But there's a discussion that we have.
yes, right, exactly.
I think it's whatever the discussion is, you get people, like you can say, well, we should socialize this. You know, no, I can't do that. How do we pay for it? Well, let's just talk about how we're going to pay for it. Maybe we can do this, maybe we can do that.
Right.
Maybe we can subsidize money for climate protection. Whatever, like there's
Right.
different discussions.
I love that he will talk to anybody.
And he'll change his mind, change him all about the board. And he went there and told his board.
Right, right. Right, right.
No, we're gonna get this. We're getting it on the ground. If we get it on the ground and he succeeds, it'll be really, making a difference. Really country money.
Right.
So we can try.
And
It's possible.
right.
You talked about 50 a lot of his life is for-
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was, you knew that he would never get the rock to the top of the hill, but
Right.
it was possible to find with the people that were
Right, right.
We're going to meet people. Everyone's in their own side of town. There's like this
Right.
everyone's like in their own home. You have to get together.
Do you feel like in your circle that there are a lot of Kennedy supporters, or do you think you're the
It depends. Like I have a lot of different circles that I work in.
okay,
A lot of people that are Republicans are worried that Bobby will take the vote away from Trump. And then the Democrats are worried he'll take the vote away from Trump.
it's going to take from both of them.
Well,
Right.
So, yeah.
Equally.
Well, hopefully it'll be like 34% versus
Right.
So yeah, so with my circle, and my Italian family, they're pretty much conservative. They're pretty much the Trump supporting kind of people. And then my one friends are all progressive. Like I have a lot of friends in Vegas that are very Democrat.
Right, right. Well, I think, his goal is to have people from both sides realize we have more in common than we have different from each other. And that's why he's going to get so many people from both sides. Because people are like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. That's how we can move forward. So when you say you want to become involved, what are you thinking? Because I'll tell you what I think our biggest problem right now is, and this is from us being around the general public. And it's changed. John and I have noticed this because we've been out for months now doing things. And at the beginning, people were like, who's Kennedy? Who's Kennedy? There were just a few people who were like, oh, not that guy. Because they heard that, he was an anti-vaxxer, he was a conspiracy theorist, that was that. But now we are seeing that people saying, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for doing this. Oh, thank you. And there's a very few people who will say no good, But we do recognize that our greatest mission right now is name recognition. Because there's still people who are saying, Kennedy who? So the more we, wear something, or we have a bumper sticker, or, we did a banner over a highway, which we got a very good response for. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but right, we heard those horns. We were going crazy. And then even just doing simple things like, having a banner on the side of a road, just a bunch of us to show, like we are, a group. We're not just one lonely person in the wild screaming Kennedy. We're together and we're waving flags, American flags, Suzanne has flags, and just getting out in the public and saying, yes, this is happening. we support this man. We're not crazy, and like you really need to give him a look. That to me is something we can do right now before ballot access. And one thing that we're going to be doing is colleges. So Friday's going to be our first day at Stony Brook University, and we may have a contact that just learned community college. Yeah, who wants to be a professor of political science. So that's great. And then we can get these students involved. Because this is all about their future. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Right.
Like I know my daughter is
Right. Bodily autonomy.
So right away those two houses that were I don't want to give up emotion. I think that women should have the ability to make sure. So my daughter's wanted to do that with both and she was looking for houses like that. They're just like I'm like,
right. Right.
And then they'll make the rational decision.
Right.
Right.
Well, I love his, I forget what the name of what they're calling the program, but where instead of going to college, because not everybody is going to go to college. Not everybody has to go to college. Plumbers don't have to go to college, right? And that he would have a different kind of program, like for 4 years, and you're learning everything, like almost like a Peace Corps.
Right, yeah.
But for here, they're not going overseas. They're going to be here helping our communities, learning important skills, probably internships, and turning this whole notion of you need a 4-year degree, which by the way right now is pretty much useless, on its head. And the universities now, whatever they're doing with these kids, it's so unhealthy on so many levels. So it gives them a good option, and I think a better option, to be honest with you. I tell all the young people now, learn a trade. Right? Learn a trade. That's right. So, do we have contact phone numbers with everybody? And then
I have research stuff that we were getting anyways.
Did you found this through the website, the Kennedy 24? How did you?
I think so. It was recently. It was like not even a couple of days ago.
Somebody reached out to you, or you?
No, that I signed up on the website.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it should be. Yeah, no, it was definitely through the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it warms up and we start doing more things, we could reach out to people, and then whatever you can do, you can do. Can I give this to you? If you have a supermarket you can hang that up in, maybe? I'll give you a couple of them, all right? The more people see that, you understand,
Email, phone number, what else? Lindbergh.
Oh, Lindbergh. Yeah,
So-
we're going to have volunteer meeting around now, so there's also reading something near you would be good.
Yeah, I can travel also.
You're okay?
Yeah.
So nice to see you, meet you, and I look forward to this venture together.
On Sunday or?
We are gonna get it done.
Sunday at the Irish thing.
Cool. Yeah, weekends are pretty open for me.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So some ideas for ballot, getting signatures. I mean, we're very lucky we have Penn Station, right?
True.
Right? We have millions of people go through every day. We need 45,000 signatures.
I still think we could just go. Although I don't like some of the police in there.
I know.
But I think it's legal. I mean, it's
I've
we're paying tax, I think people are paying taxes for that. Why don't they let you in there? And also, it's permitted by the rules.
Yeah, I know. And I was just double checking, and
Yeah, I work with the digital camo guys. You know, with the yeah. I think it's Air National Guard or my grappling coach is the combatives instructor. So, you know, he teaches me martial arts, so he teaches them all the hand-to-hand, all the shooting. And so a lot of the guys that I train with they actually work in Penn Station. I mean, not a lot. I would say probably like 5, but I'll definitely be able to find out, you know,
Oh,
if we
okay.
can.
Right.
Luke, that would be awesome if we could find out what we have to do to be able to do that. Because it would be great for us to be waiting for the trains. You know, people's like looking at the board on the train. What train do I got to take to get to, you know, Deer Park, whatever? They're just waiting. They would sign if they supported Kennedy. But before we get to that point, we have to make sure they're aware. If I hear come April, I hear Kennedy who, I'm going to say, we lost an opportunity.
Yeah.
We've got to get that out.
Yes, he was saying at the time too, that the reason why we're not getting like all the time stuff yet is because they're trying to keep it not on the PL, or like we want to get it out, the word out, but we don't want like blast, like to the point where they're gonna jump on it. I don't even know if it.
Oh, you mean what? The
Publicity.
Quench what though? What are they trying to quench?
I guess he was saying he thinks they're trying to fly under the radar. In other words, like the more you're out, before it even gets going, sometimes you'll have people just giving you a hard time, trolls, whatever.
Right.
I know it seems like it's small, but no, I agree that if we're going to events and giving out stuff, that is going under the radar.
Right.
That's probably why they're trying to push us to do that.
Right. So you know.
He's doing a lot of stuff in Nevada. He's a neurologist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He does a deposition.
Right.
He was saying he was going to help us get it on.
That's fantastic.
I know. That would be fantastic.
That'd be great, John Johnson help me. I volunteer. This is it. We're gonna make it happen. I feel it in my bones. Stony Brook. Yeah, so I started writing a letter this morning.
Did you see that I sent you the lawyer's letter from Tony?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think you had a copy of that. She said in writing. That was before.
Oh, good. I'll check that out.
But it's kind of going campus that maybe not going to building.
That's the fact. They say so. That's like an approval letter. I saw that on their website, but I would like to come in person if I'm going to be there. So that's
Social
good.
Security agency.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, where's the spot to eat right now? That's what the guy said.
Right. So, what do you think of that letter to the students? I'm gearing this towards student groups at Stony Brook. like an environmental group, political science groups, groups that are.
Hey, Sir Doyle. What's that? Okay. I'm actually at an RFK Jr. support meeting right now. I'm sorry. I just met the heads of Long Island. I'm sitting with them right now. Oh, well, I was at my parents' house. I couldn't. I'm sorry. I'll bring you next time.
Okay.
The next thing.
So I was just going off the
Suzanne, what did you say the next one was? 2 weeks?
18th of February. Yeah,
The 18th of February.
I'm just gonna do like a massive now.
Yeah, it's in Farmingdale. Okay.
So
Yeah.
so yeah, we could all commit to hanging.
I'll let you know.
Signs, those green signs. Let's just get it done. If not, keep it on our way.
Okay.
You
All
want
right.
to Okay.
Sorry about
So
that.
that's kind of
He wants to write an RFK Jr. Song.
Oh really? I love it.
What?
I have a friend of mine. We have a podcast. It's kind of like.
What's your podcast? I love podcasts. I listen to your podcasts.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we call it Hospital Gate. Yeah. He's
I love podcasts.
he's fresh out of.
I have a pen.
He's fresh out of Pilgrim Institute.
Oh.
Yeah. And he connected with me because I told him that it's possible that with the training that I have under a doctor who was in New York, now he's on the West Coast, and his specialty is brain function, and a special menu that incorporates organ cleansing, and in particular something they call the brain of the gut, which is like the cutting edge of science now in terms of brain function, and how actually all the neurotransmitters that are responsible for brain function are from, and the relationship between healthy bacteria and our cells. So what they figured out was that we don't actually eat, but the bacteria eats, and then the bacteria releases its product into our bloodstream. And so I have several books about how to get somebody off all type of medication, whether it's heart disease, or he's interested in getting off the drugs that they put him on for his Tourette's.
Hospital Gate, it's called?
Yeah.
Hospital Gate.
Yeah. So do by the time you get here, we'll be gone. I'm not going to be here much longer. Yeah. Well, it's just an initial meeting. I got the paperwork, though. I'll let you know. Don't worry about it. You didn't miss anything. I'll see you on Friday, though. Okay, God bless.
Yeah, they say the gut is actually our second brain.
Yeah, it's actually the first brain.
Oh, it's true, right? Because it's feeding the brain. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yes, it is.
And that's how I got connected with this doctor, because I received mild traumatic brain injury from fighting. It's kind of like a repetitive stress type, because I never got knocked out or anything like that, but over time, the repetitive, what they call subconcussive impact, gave me these symptoms. So I went in 2012 to learn this this method of natural healing, and got certified, for to be able to take somebody through the
So you
program.
felt an improvement from
Yeah. The brain tissue it's not like muscle, so it's not as it doesn't have as much blood flow. So when you have an injury to the brain, it can't necessarily heal as much as a muscle could, and you end up with more of like a sclerosis or a scarring. So I have some symptoms that which I'm just gonna have to live with, but my recovery was as optimal as possible. My teacher's name is David Jubb. He was the first scientist in America to use something called phase contrast microscopes, which also known as live blood cell analysis. So even still to this day, which I'm sure RFK knows about, that the medical, industry is using methods and technology, which is a nice way to put it would be outdated, so they don't even use live blood cell analysis yet, and instead what they do is they look at pictures. But with live blood cell analysis, my teacher was able to see in real time what happens to people's blood as they eat. And so he was helping a woman called Ann Wigmore. She founded the living, her term was living foods. And they do a lot of like juice cleansing and sprouting, and they help people heal from cancer and diabetes. There's a couple movies about it. But he took her program and refined it even further to create a menu which he calls Life Food.
Okay.
And so I'm Life Food certified. And then what I try to do, because of my name in martial arts, I was on a TV show and I have a Wikipedia page. So I'm kind of more like trying to go mainstream with his recipes and turn them into products. So like somebody could order a box on Amazon and somebody can have everything they need, inside the box to be able to cleanse and heal.
Well, I think that kind of business, if you'd say, under Kennedy, I think people are just going to learn so much more about the importance of nutrition, because people just think everything's packed with what they need. There's nothing that you need in there.
Yeah. You got Donald Trump eating
and people are going to
McDonald's.
get so much more smarter about what they put in their body. And something like that, I hope and pray,
By the way, do you want a button?
I'll take a button. Yeah. You have extra. What I'm gonna do is take that sticker you gave me, or I might change it up a little bit because I'm a bit of an artist, and I'm gonna put it on my rash guards because because of my brain injury, I created a new scoring system for fighting, which is no head contact and points for action instead of damage. So I'm going around to all the gyms on Long Island to kind of like build awareness, and
Right.
and everybody knows me from being on TV. So I could
I thought
definitely.
you looked familiar.
It was like 15 years ago, a long time ago. But I definitely could. I wouldn't lead with Kennedy 2024, but I would definitely have it on my arms, and sneak it in there. Because I think that the whole freedom thing on Long Island is gonna really resonate with people. Yeah, because a lot of the guys that are in martial arts are, they're into like Second Amendment rights, law enforcement and stuff like that, and
He's not taking anybody's gun
ex-military,
away, by the way.
and they're all anti-mandates and
Right.
stuff like that. So
Right.
if if he has that as a major, you know.
I'm trying to think of what about his policies is not conservative.
Yeah.
Can you think of any?
Libertarian, or some, yeah, kind of libertarian in some ways.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
And he's about, bringing home the money from overseas, all these overseas wars, the forever wars, and spending it on us. So I don't know. And when I say conservative, I mean like most people think these things, don't they? Is anybody saying I just want all my money to go across the globe? I can't feed my kids, but I want to build a hospital in Ukraine.
That's what they say. Who knows where that money's actually going?
Yeah, I know. There's no accounting for that money. So I'll do this tonight with the colleges,
and the email. I guess I'm on a list that's from you. When I signed on the website.
Because I got you, I have Rico, and I really just became the Nassau County coordinator. Before this, we were just like Long Island, and we were all kind of, helping each other and going. I'm going out to Port Jefferson in a couple weeks to do the Port Jeff Ice Festival, but I'm probably not going to keep going out there too much. Although, actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm probably going out there.
we've been going to festivals and just handing out palm cards. Do you know what palm card is?
No.
Well, I think it's what I just gave you before. And
Oh yeah.
Many
just to
festivals,
give people like an idea of who. And what's nice about these cards is if they're out and about. If it was a flyer, they'd say, no, I don't want one. But they put it right in the back pocket. At night, they go home, right? They empty their pockets. Now it's on their table.
Okay.
It's a good mode to
Yeah,
get
it's got the
a name
QR
in
code.
somebody's hand. Right.
That's key. So we put February 18th.
So what time we have? We don't probably expect anybody else is going to be coming, right?
What are we looking at on the 18th? Is that the same time?
No.
Oh, 2.
2 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the dead time.
Okay.
She told me, she said, that's a good time to come. It's going to be here.
Okay.
It's no, we don't have a reserved room or anything like that. It's just in the front. She said there shouldn't be a lot of people. There might be like a game at 3.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what game it was. Football game, I guess.
All right.
You might hear a little woo. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah. So they're very nice so far.
Now I always wear my Kennedy shirt right now, right? That's going to be like.
You're wearing it all the time now?
I mean, wherever we go to do these things.
Oh, to do these. Yeah, definitely.
It's going to. I'm washing it all the time now.
I know, right? I love this one. This is like.
Yeah, that's nice and soft. I know.
Which ones do you have? Do you have the organic one?
This is the original.
Oh yeah.
This is the original. It's kind of like light at the end.
Yeah.
That's nice and soft.
Yeah. This is union made. The t-shirts are union made. And he's like 60% organic cotton. Recycled. The rest is recycled. No, I just think they're very thoughtful, He's very thoughtful.
Walk the walk.
Really shy. So there'll be 18. And then we have, if you want to come to Iceland, there's a meeting at this Georgiana's house March 1st. I don't know if you come to that.
Okay.
Evening. That's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Just watch videos. Each other in. And then there's this Long Island Ice Festival on the 27th. That's going to be cold. It's very cold, but at the same time it's supposed to draw thousands of people, so I got to have a lot of cards. And that's next weekend. Of your cards, I'm going to put your cards up. Is that okay? Yeah, the palm cards.
Oh, I would have brought some for you.
No, it's okay.
Oh, because
I don't want to.
No, wait.
Did you just give them one? You just give
Who are you referring to? The people at the Ice Festival?
No, if you go to Staples, you can just give them one of the cards and they can make copies of it.
No, I don't think so. I can give you the PDF.
Can you send me the PDF?
Yes, I'll send it.
Okay, I think that would be the best for that. Because remember how you told me people are in a rush and they just
going by. I think that's what's going to happen. They're not
Of
gonna-
course, yeah, definitely. It's gonna be cold. It's just Kennedy for president, Kennedy, and you're handing them a card.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, thanks.
6 people coming in.
Anyway.
They all show up.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, then I'm going to try to go to every 2 weeks, and then I'm probably going to go to every week.
When it gets warmer, we'll be on the street all the time, and that's when we're gonna need legs out there, and you know. So if you have more friends that want to be involved, please, you know, like you
Yeah.
can even form your own little
Yeah, definitely.
group and get guidance from us because you're out in Lynbrook.
Yeah, I saw that on the site how you could organize your own event and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I would like to definitely do that with, make it fun. Music.
sure. I mean, especially like, if you're really close with wherever you're doing your gym work.
Yeah.
If you're friendly with the establishment, hey, can I use an area to, introduce people to Kennedy? And do you know a lot of people who don't know about him yet? Or people are, or is he the buzz yet amongst your circle?
I haven't really had a reason to talk about politics.
Right. A lot of people don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah,
That's,
like you were saying, it's been so tribal. It's been like us versus them. But Kennedy, he's got the us versus them, but it's like we the people versus the corporations or something.
that's what it is, yeah.
And I think that's why. That's the
He
major
started
reason.
a new party, right? We the People,
Oh wow.
in California, so that they don't have to get all these signatures. They just have to get enough people to register online with that party,
Oh.
and then he gets on. He did it in Hawaii, I think, right? California, Idaho. I forget the other states he can do it in. He can't do it in every state,
Oh.
but it's called We the People, and I thought that was perfect. Right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
We're gonna party like it's.
I see TWA on your thing. Are you a pilot? Oh. Oh,
He's got a
okay.
cool pin from Bobby's father, right? When his father was, he happened to just get it's an authentic
Oh,
pin
wow.
from when he was running.
Wow.
Yeah, he knows a lot of the history of Kennedy.
Nice. So what turned you on to RFK Jr.? What got you involved with RFK?
Just always been into this stuff,
You actually saw him live.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was a pro.
Nice.
And once you're in his aura, right? You're just like, I wanted to go, but I couldn't get a ride in.
Was that recently?
It was, I think, in like August. And I think in April it's going to be back. Somewhere.
Maybe he
Was
should
that,
be for like a
is that for the
rally.
candidacy or for the CFH? Oh, okay. CFH.
When?
I don't know, but they promised us that if you're a volunteer, you're going to get to meet them in the city. The campaign has already told us. Yeah.
Wow. We got our work cut out for us. I'm all in.
It was awesome to meet you.
Same here, Luke.
Thanks for
Thank you for stopping
thanks for
by.
hosting.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining the team.
Yep. Looking forward to being successful together.
Yes. And as things come up, like out on boots on the ground, we're gonna get in touch with you.
Okay,
And
yeah.
always, if you see us posted, another meeting, you want to come.
Yeah, I'll
Hang
be at
out.
the Farmingdale one for
Okay,
sure.
great. Now, this is in the afternoon, like a Sunday, instead.
Yeah, Sunday's pretty open for me. Just avoiding homework right now.
Oh.
No big deal. I would have found another reason anyway. Cool. All right, guys.
All right, Luke.
Have a nice rest of your night.
Nice to meet you.
Great meeting you. See you again soon.
All right.
Mm-hmm.